Sararnu,
Sararnu,
Avinu,
Avinu,
Hashanu,
Hashanu,
Sararnu,
Sararnu,
Ishinu Orev,
Tishinu Orev,
Rashanu,
Rashanu,
Shichatnu,
Shichatnu,
Tiavnu,
Tianu,
Tainu,
Tainu,
Titanu.
Titanu.
At the top of page 513 we read responsively, we all have committed offenses. Together we confess these human sins. The sin of arrogance, bigotry, and cynicism, of deceit, egotism, flattery and greed, justice and jealousy. Some of us have kept grudges, were lustful, malicious, or narrow-minded. Others were obstinate or possessive, quarrelsome, rancorous, or selfish. There was violence, weakness of will, xenophobia. We yielded to temptation and showed zeal for bad causes. We have turned aside from your commandments and from your precepts, and it has not availed us. You are just, whatever befalls us. You call us to righteousness, but we bring evil upon ourselves. What shall we say before you who dwell on high? What shall we plead before you, enthroned upon the stars? Are not all things known to you? As in your love you have been patient with this people from the time you led us out of Egypt to the present day, so in your great love may you forgive your people now. Vayomer Adonai, salachti kidvarecha. Vayomer Adonai, salachti kidvarecha. Vayomer Adonai, salachti kidvarecha. Together in the English, and God said, I have pardoned in response to your plea. Please be seated. Good. On page 517, beginning at the top of the page, Adi and Rachel will lead us in Open the Gates, the responsive reading.
Now send forth your hidden light and open to your servants the gates of help.
O great God, in your justice and your perfect love, open for us wisdom's gates.
Open for us the gates of righteousness,
And we shall enter to praise our God.
Open the gates, open them wide.
We knock at your gates, O gracious one. Do not turn us away empty-handed.
Open the gates, O God, open the gates for us and for all Israel.
Open the gates of blessing for us all.
The gates of atonement, benevolence, and compassion.
The gates of dignity, excellence, and faith.
Generosity and hope, insight and joy.
Kindness and love, melody and nobility.
Openness, purity, and quietude.
Renewal, simplicity, and truth.
The gates of understanding and virtue.
The gates of wonder and zest.
Open the gates, open them wide.
Open the gates, O God, show us the way to enter. In the middle of page 518. Petach lanu shar, ve'et ne'ilat shar, kifana hayom yifnei, Hashem yavo ve'yifnei, Nava sharecha. Together in the English. Open the gates for us, even now, when the gates are closing. The day begins to fade. While the day is fading, the sun is setting. Let us enter your gates. We read responsively by paragraph. The day is fading. The sun is setting. The silence and peace of night descend upon the earth. Give rest now, O author of peace, to our troubled hearts. Lift up the spirit oppressed by guilt. Turn, O loved one, to your children. Turn to every broken heart and every burdened soul. Let us at this hour be sure of your forgiveness. From your house, O God, we are about to return to our homes. Enter them with us, that they may become your sanctuaries, dwelling places of your Spirit. Then will our homes stand firm against the storms of life. And still another dwelling place have you destined for us, O source of life, an eternal home to which we shall go when our brief day on earth is past. Open for us then the gates of everlasting peace, and keep alive in those who follow us the truths, the visions, and the hopes we have struggled to make real. This twilight hour reminds us also of the day when, if we are faithful to our mission, your light will arise over all the world, and Israel's spiritual descendants will be as numerous as the stars of heaven. Teach our people to recognize the meaning of our history and the challenge of our destiny, to proclaim to all your children the truth of Israel's message, one humanity on earth, even as there is one God in heaven. You alone know when this great hope shall be fulfilled. But the day will surely come, even as none of your words returns fruitless, without having accomplished your purpose. Then joy will thrill all hearts, and from one end of the earth to the other will ring the exultant cry, "Hear, O Israel! Hear all creation! The eternal is our God. The eternal is one. Your house shall be called a house of prayer for all peoples. All nations shall flock to it and exclaim in triumphant song, Lift up your heads, O gates! Lift yourselves up, O ancient doors! Let the God of glory enter. Who is the sovereign of glory? The God of all being is the sovereign of glory." We rise as we are able, as the ark is opened for the final time on this Yom Kippur. We continue our responsive reading by paragraph, beginning at the bottom of page 521. Aware of our weakness, eternal God, we have come before you, longing for your presence, your light, your peace. We have reflected with anguish on a life misused and filled with regrets, on opportunities neglected and promises unfulfilled. We have struggled to reach you, to turn back to you, and to your law. Accept then our penitent spirits. Be with us as our hope for the future. Now the evening falls, like clouds within us, hope and trust revive. The shadow of darkness our spirits vanish, and through the passing cloud of grace, the loud praise of the setting sun, the radiance of your forgiving peace, we are restored, renewed by your love. How can we find words to thank you for your goodness? And how can words alone be fitting thanks? And so we make this pledge. We will thank you with our lives. We will offer to you the work of our hands. Fill then our heart, our life, our work, with a constant love for you, God of the universe, creator of all life, source of all being. Then shall our souls rejoice and sing, you have turned my grief into dancing, released me from my anguish, and surrounded me with gladness. Eternal, I shall give thanks to you forever. Together in the English, we therefore vow to thanksgiving for the one who is sovereign over all, the holy and blessed one. As Natalie chants each paragraph of the Kaddish, we will respond in English after each paragraph.
Amen.
Sanctify your name on earth as we pray for the coming of your sovereign rule in our own day, our own lives, and the life of all Israel. Let your great name be blessed forever and ever. Amen. Let your name be exalted and honored, though you are beyond all the praises we can utter, all the songs we can ever sing. Amen. O Maker of heaven and earth, thou air and all being, accept the prayers and supplications of your people Israel. Amen. For us, for all Israel, for all men and women, may the blessing of peace and the promise of life come true. Amen. As you make peace on high, so let peace descend on us, on all Israel, and all the world. All of those of you who have a shofar for that final blast, prepare yourselves. We will be ready in just a moment. The rest of you can prepare your ears. We continue at the bottom of page 523. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Echad, Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Echad, Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Echad, Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Adonai hu Elohim, 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 Adonai hu Elohim. Tefillah Gedolah. We have a winner. On page 525, please read responsively with me the closing benediction. And now at the close of this day's service, we implore you, eternal God, let the year upon which we have entered be for us, for Israel, and for all the world, a year of blessing and prosperity,
Amen.
a year of salvation and comfort,
Amen.
a year of peace and contentment, of joy and of spiritual welfare,
Amen.
a year of virtue and of reverence for God,
Amen.
a year that finds the hearts of parents united with the hearts of their children,
Amen.
a year of your pardon and your love.
Amen.
Adonai yishmor tzecha uvulecha me'ata ve'ad olam. May the Eternal One bless your going out and your coming in, from this time forth and forever.
Amen.
On page 526, we're going to do a quick Abdallah. Wait. Sorry. All the children, please come. All the children at heart also join. Ready now. There we go. All right. Hold it up.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, haorei
Together in the English, blessed is the eternal God, ruler of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, haorei
Blessed is the eternal God, ruler of the universe, creator of all spices.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, haorei
Blessed is the eternal God, ruler of the universe, creator of the light of fire. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamavdil ben kodesh lechol, ben or lechoshech, ben Yisrael la'amim, ben yom hashvi'i l'sheshet yemei ha'maaseh. Baruch atah Adonai, hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Blessed is the eternal God, ruler of the universe, who separates sacred from the profane, light from darkness, the house of Israel from all their peoples, the seventh day of rest from the 6 days of labor. Blessed is the eternal one, who separates the sacred from the profane. Shana Tova. We will proceed from here to, oh, sorry. Announcements.
So the good news is that, one, we ended a little early, and two, there is a lot of food. The bad news is it's not all ready yet. So I'm going to stall for a few minutes. Not going to repeat the announcements because most of you already know them, but just be aware that in the upcoming weeks, please be checking your email because we have a couple changes in location and some special events over the next couple of weeks. One thing I left out is on Wednesday, the 30th, there will be an Orkaton story time at Renee's house in the Sukkah at 6 to 6:45. And we're really glad to see everyone. There's so many guests. It's fabulous. And we enjoy that you can join us to celebrate. But we would love for you to support Or Hadash. And we invite you to consider becoming members and joining our family. There is nothing like Or Hadash anyplace else in this world. And we invite you to be a part of it as well. And if you have questions about that, please let me know, let Rabbi Katsir know. It's on the website. But please consider joining us and being part of our family. Again, this may be a repeat for many of you, the process for what we're going to do when we get in there, especially since they're not quite ready, is everybody please take a seat at one of the tables. Rabbi Katsir will lead us in the prayer over the wine and the challah, and then we will let Rabbi Katsir and his brother go through the line first, along with anyone who has mobility challenges so that you don't get trampled by everybody else trying to catch the food. And then we will orderly go through the buffet line. And then once everybody's had a chance to eat, the kids and Rabbi Katsir will lead the Birkat Hamazon.
As long as we've got a moment, I'll put in a plug for our adult education course, which is going to begin tomorrow evening, just about 24 and a half hours from now. One of the advantages, as many of you know, although Temple Or Hadash has been in existence for about 15 years, all the rabbis previous to me have commuted in for a part of the month and then gone home. It's my privilege to be the first resident rabbi here in Fort Collins of Temple Or Hadash, and one of the advantages of that is I'll be able to offer adult education. So one of the first Offerings of that will begin tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. in the Laurie Student Center at CSU, room 308. We will meet for 5 Thursday evenings. It's what I call a in parentheses introduction to Judaism, meaning for those of you who may have had some Jewish education a while back and would like to kickstart your Jewish education again, you are more than welcome. Those of you who have never had any Jewish education and are curious about it are more than welcome. Occasionally I get people who talk to me about the possibility of conversion. This is the perfect time to join us in the class tomorrow evening. There's no fee. Everyone is welcome. There's no required reading, but I do recommend a book called To Life by Harold Kushner. I would recommend my book too, but that sounds a little... Well, if Peter says so, it must be true.
That chat is coming up soon, too.
What's that?
That chat is coming up.
Yes, on October 11th. I'll be doing one of the Sunday chats about the book that I published about 3 years ago. It's called The Evolving Covenant, Jewish History and Why It Matters. My effort not to try to hit all the facts. There are way too many. And there are plenty of books out there with facts. But many of the books about Jewish history just give you facts and don't seem to tie them together with any kind of thread. And as I see Jewish history, it is all tied together. And that's what I was trying to do with the book. So come tomorrow evening if you're interested. There will be other adult ed offerings starting in October. Once a month, we're going to do a lunch and learn on a Thursday at lunchtime, noon. It's going to be in a conference room in the Cafe Vino building on College Street, and thank you to Mike Harris for arranging that room for us. We'll meet once a month on a Thursday at lunchtime, and the overall title of the series will be, What Does Judaism Say About? Fill in the blank. I'll try to make it topical each month. The topic for our first meeting in October will be what does Judaism say about marriage equality, gay marriage? It's been an issue in this country for some time. I certainly have my own opinions about all of these, but I try to be fair in presenting what the tradition says about them. I insist that our Jewish tradition has something to say about absolutely everything. And I think that why should we in each new generation try to reinvent the wheel when some very smart people have done a lot of very good thinking for us in past generations? So, have I vamped long enough?
I got just 2 more things. One, I want to thank Pat Harris and Chris Gravish. They're probably not in here at the moment, but they set up what you're about to enjoy. So,
Chris is here.
So thank you, thank you. It was quite a conference. Take these with you if you would like, and be nice and say goodbye to these, because this will be probably the last year that we are using them. We should hopefully have the new ones next year.
And if anybody knows a needy congregation somewhere that would like the donation of those outdated Matzori.
I can't tell you the number of calls that I've gotten wanting to know if we want these.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's what happens when a new book comes out. Right. Okay. Are we ready to move down the hall?